you Stu Vero fans out there that's watching this video right now. My name is Stu Vero, but of course you know that already, otherwise you probably wouldn't be here. Or maybe you've just found my video somewhere. Either way, this is the Smackdown review. So let's start off with the tag team match of The New Day versus Miz and Mizdow. I think we all would have expected something of dysfunction to happen between Miz and Mizdow. It's been building itself up for quite a while now, over the last few weeks. There's the obvious "Let's go Mizdow" chants, which would have really frustrated Miz, which is great that they're able to build up this rivalry between Miz and Mizdow. However, I think last I checked, Miz and Mizdow were both going to be in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, a Memorial Battle Royal, which means that they very likely won't be having a one-on-one match at WrestleMania, which is a pity. However, it can be a good thing. It really can be a good thing, because the fact of the matter is Mizdow won't likely win that battle royal. However, this is his chance to outshine The Miz at WrestleMania by eliminating The Miz. This, of course, will then lead to the next pay-per-view after WrestleMania, which is Extreme Rules. And this will lead to a match between Miz and Mizdow in some, dare I say it, would it be an extreme match? Maybe it will even be a ladder match. That's the way I can see it going. Anyways, onto the match itself. New Day won. New Day won because Miz was shouting at Mizdow, after Miz just tagged himself back in. You're shouting at Mizdow to get down. Anyway, this distraction cost The Miz. Like I said, this will definitely lead up to one of the future pay-per-views. My opinion on The New Day, Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Xavier Woods, it's okay. The team is okay. That's it. They haven't gone anywhere really. They were pretty big when they first started. I know a few people hated the team the team being together. I quite enjoyed the team being together. However, they are really not buying the fans. The fans are not entertained by the New Day, and the New Day is not working out. Sure, they have momentum now after the win, which could lead to a future WWE Tag Team title match. Would I want to see them as Tag Team champions? No. I think, honestly, each of them should get their old gimmicks back, and then I would consider them to be Tag Team champion material. With the exception of Xavier Woods, ever since he started in WWE, he has not impressed me one bit. He's had one or two matches in total, really. None of them has impressed me at all. I don't even know why he got brought up to the main roster from NXT. He should have stayed on NXT. They should have let him build his character up a bit more. Let him grow as a talent, and then bring him up. But I think they brought Xavier Woods up too soon, and it's just not working out. Let's go on to Los Matadores versus Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. These two teams have tremendous talent. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, probably my favorite tag teams right now. Los Matadores still have a lot to prove. What they have proved, though, is that they can be entertaining and they can get it done in the ring. I would definitely like to see a great rivalry between Los Matadores and Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. I think it can go so far in WWE. But in regards with this match that just happened, there was nothing special about it. So I'm going to leave it at that and just move on. You then had a segment between Kane and the Big Show backstage. They both mentioned that they are going to be in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, Memorial Battle Royal, which then I'll admit I stand corrected to what I'd said previously. I originally thought that there would only be lower card to mid card superstars in the Battle Royal, which is not far off. You can't really consider Kane and Big Show top stars. They're certainly old stars, and they're certainly jobbers as well, which is great. It shows that they're willing to lose matches for younger talent, which is really great to see, that they're willing to give this up to push other superstars to a higher limit. And now that's really great to see. However, it then kind of takes the fun out of it, because now you're kind of expecting the superstars like Big Show and Kane to win that Battle Royal match. Which then means, because I originally thought that there would be a tag team match at WrestleMania between Big Show and Kane versus Ryback and Eric Rowan. This is clearly not happening, which means that Eric Rowan and Ryback will be in that Battle Royal as well, which leaves questions as to who will win that Battle Royal. I can see Ryback winning it. However, I don't really want him to win it, because I can't really see Ryback going anywhere anytime soon, unless he goes for the Intercontinental Championship after WrestleMania. Then I can see him with the Intercontinental Championship. Or else, if Rusev loses to John Cena, we will get onto that later. If Rusev beats John Cena, then I can see Ryback possibly going for the United States Championship and possibly even beating Rusev. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but we should be able to see pretty soon. Then you had the Bray Wyatt segment. Not much can be said on that Bray Wyatt segment, except for the fact that it's interesting as to how Bray Wyatt is going to be calling out The Undertaker. I think we're going to finally be able to see The Undertaker on Raw, because Bray Wyatt mentioned, and he was shown with the urn in this promo, Bray Wyatt was shown with the urn, and he mentioned he will be calling Undertaker out on Raw. So I think we will definitely be able to see Undertaker on Raw this come Monday, and he will answer Bray Wyatt's call, and I think we'll finally get to see if we will definitely be seeing Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania. I think it will happen, and I think I've said it countless times in my other reviews. I think it will be Bray Wyatt vs Undertaker WrestleMania in a casket match. Then you had the Bellas in the ring doing a promo, commenting on the Divas division and AJ Lee. They were talking about the hashtag Give Divas a Chance. They talked about how they have given Divas a chance, and that they've beaten all these divas, and that AJ's return makes no difference, and they're going to beat AJ as well. This makes me wonder if they're going to have a match at WrestleMania, AJ versus Nikki Bella for the Divas Championship. I don't know yet. We will see what happens. Then there was an altercation for the Intercontinental Championship. Something I have to say right now, the promos that have been going on for the last few weeks with this Intercontinental Championship have been brilliant. They have been well done. I have to give my props to the creative team of SmackDown and Raw. They have been doing an excellent job in bringing prestige back to the Intercontinental Championship. I love this altercation. What happened was it started with Bad News Barrett and Dolph Ziggler kind of fighting it out. Sorry, Bad News Barrett did a promo with Dolph Ziggler in the ring. Next thing we know, Luke Harper comes out, attacks Dolph Ziggler. All three of these guys get in a brawl. Luke Harper, Bad News Barrett beat up Dolph Ziggler. Ambrose comes out. All four of these guys get in a brawl. They take it to the outside of the ring. Next thing we know, R-Truth is out of nowhere, just kind of sneaking up there. He goes in the ring, steals the title, goes under the ring, waits for Ziggler and Ambrose to be in the ring, sneaks out from under the ring and runs up the ramp. And that's it for that segment. But it was very well done, and I found it very funny, very entertaining, and I'm really happy to see what they've done now in bringing prestige back to the Intercontinental Championship. By the way, it is confirmed WrestleMania, come WrestleMania, there will be a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. As I've mentioned already in the Raw review, is that who we have so far: Bad News Barrett, Dean Ambrose, Luke Harper, Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, and R-Truth is guys that we have already in that ladder match. I think it will be an excellent ladder match, and it will be great for sure. Then you had Ryback versus Kane. Ryback beat Kane, making Kane look kind of weak though, because Ryback beat Kane with the Me Too clothesline, which should only be a signature for Ryback. And if you don't know the difference between a signature and a finisher, a signature move is usually the move that comes before the finishing move, or else it's the move commonly done that goes for a pinfall where the superstars usually kick out of. That's a signature. That's the difference between a signature move and a finishing move. Anyways, Ryback beat Kane. Then Ryback was forced to face Big Show in a singles match as well. Because of the distraction, Big Show beat Ryback with a knockout punch. And that was that. There was nothing really special about that match. Except for the fact is, like I've said, it kind of makes me think that perhaps this will lead to Ryback being in the Battle Royal as well. But also, I noted, something I've noticed was that there's still conflict between Big Show and Kane. And I think after the Andre the Giant Battle Royal at WrestleMania, there will be a match between Kane and Big Show at Extreme Rules, and that will be a great match to see again. Then you had Jack Swagger versus Rusev. The outcome was kind of obvious. I mean, we knew either Rusev would win by submission, or else Jack Swagger would win by count out or disqualification, thus leaving Rusev's undefeated streak by pinfall and submission intact. Something I've noticed is that the commentary keep on pushing the fact what WrestleMania would be without John Cena, and I think the fact that they keep on pushing this is just goes to show you that John Cena will be at WrestleMania and he will face Rusev. I think there's no doubt about that, because because when you push something too much, it becomes pretty obvious that that thing that they say won't happen will definitely be happening. So come WrestleMania, it will be John Cena versus Rusev for the United States Championship. A little something about Jack Swagger. I've noticed he's become a lot more aggressive. Is a more of an aggressive side to Jack Swagger, which is great to see. And I think we've heard as well, it was announced during that Jack Swagger versus Rusev match that Jack Swagger will also be a part of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, which will be interesting. Again, it's interesting to see who will actually win this Battle Royal. However, it does not mean that whoever wins the Battle Royal will get a tremendous push. As we saw last year with Cesaro, the fans were so behind Cesaro last year, and they were rooting for him so much. He seemed to have a great he seemed to be getting a great push. He won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. He became a Paul Heyman guy. And then after that, he was kind of he became a jobber. I don't know why. I think Vince McMahon says it's lack of charisma, which I seriously doubt. Like, honestly, Cesaro has tremendous talent in ring, on the mic. His charisma skills are great. The audience really likes to connect with him, and I think he is a great superstar and deserves a push. So that's why I don't think that whoever wins the Battle Royal, we can't expect that much from it. You know, it might even be exactly like what Cesaro went through. You know, he'll get a push for maybe a month or two, and then that will be it. Personally, I'm hoping that Curtis Axel will win the Battle Royal. We might see it, we might not. He might still end up jobbing all the time. I don't know. We will see what happens. Something also to note is that Curtis Axel was not featured in the Smackdown event. Then we had Roman Reigns in an interview responding to Paul Heyman's promo on Raw. All I have to say is, I mentioned it in his interview last week, that Roman Reigns has become a great talker. I think to the extent with it all depends on what you find is a great talker or a great promo guy. I think a lot of you look at, you know, can he talk well, but then can he make comedic jokes as well? I think he's a great talker to the extent with seriousness, he is very good. He is like a Stone Cold with the serious talks. However, he cannot bring the same comedic side that Stone Cold brought as well. I think Roman Reigns has tried time and again to bring that comedic side to his promos. However, it just does not work. I don't know if it's just at this time, if he just needs some more practice, but at this moment in time, he is not good on his comedy side, and I just don't think it is working out too well for him. However, like I said, he is great. He is a great talker. His talks in these interviews have been very well done, and I think he is getting there for sure. Then we had the AJ versus Brie Bella match. All I can say is it was an excellent match. I enjoyed it. As for the hashtag about give divas a chance, please, if you're on Twitter, do the hashtag right now. Give divas a chance. Hashtag give divas a chance. They definitely deserve it. They've proven it in their promos on SmackDown tonight, and they proved it in their match on SmackDown as well. Give Divas a chance. Do it right now. Actually, do it once this video is over so you can watch the rest of my review. There's not much left. Let's go on to the Intercontinental picture. There was the tag team match of Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose versus Bad News Barrett and Luke Harper with R-Truth at commentary. Again, I think it really symbolizes how much R-Truth is possibly getting a push in these things. It ended with Dolph Ziggler picking up the win by pinning Luke Harper. You had Bad News Barrett giving the bullhammer to Dolph Ziggler. Bad News Barrett then wanted the title back from R-Truth. R-Truth was about to give him the title when Dean Ambrose suicide dived Bad News Barrett. R-Truth then tried to walk out. Almost the same segment as when Luke Harper stood over him again. R-Truth with the title down. Luke Harper tried to pick it up. R-Truth kicked him, took the title, ran up the ramp. Next thing we know, Daniel Bryan's out there. R-Truth gave the title to Daniel Bryan and started the yes chant. R-Truth walked out. Daniel Bryan continued the yes chant. Then next thing you know, Stardust comes out and attacks Daniel Bryan. Holy shit, I did not expect that. That was an amazing moment. I did not expect Stardust to join this Intercontinental picture. Like they said, like the commentary said, Stardust has now inserted himself into this ladder match, which must mean Goldust will also insert himself into this Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania. Which leaves it, which means the reason they're doing this, the reason they're doing this is that they have too many rivalries going on right now. They have Miz and Mizdow. They have Goldust versus Stardust. They have possible Big Show versus Kane. So what they're going to do is they're going to put them in bigger matches instead. Instead of having all these one-on-one matches where they'll have to make it short matches, they've only got 4 hours to do all these matches. And so they know that if they have all these rivalry matches in one pay-per-view, they're going to have to shorten each match. And so what do? They go and put them in a big match. So now Stardust is in the Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania, which means Goldust will also be in that match. And it's just really great. I think it'll be an excellent match, which means that there's 8 people in this ladder match. How awesome is that? We haven't seen a 6-man or an 8-man ladder match in a while. I think last time we saw that was in 2010 in the last Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania. I think it's bound to be an excellent match. I hope it will be an excellent match. So who do we have? We have Goldust, Stardust, Bad News Barrett, Dolph Ziggler, R-Truth, Daniel Bryan, Luke Harper, and Dean Ambrose, all in an Intercontinental ladder match at WrestleMania. It's going to be an excellent match for sure, no doubt. I cannot wait till WrestleMania, but at the same time, I can't wait to see what else creative brings to the table on Raw and SmackDown. This is Stu Vero. This has been one hell of a review I've done. So this is Stu Vero. Please subscribe, comment, tell me if there's any discussions. I'll comment back on any comments you want me to comment about. This is Stu Vero. Message approved. Peace out.